So this is week 4. One is basically finding the natural log using substitution. So as you can see here, the natural log of 9 over t minus a squared. Took the 9 out, put it here, got this, use substitution. This is the substitution, plugged it back in, all of it in. It's 1 over u squared. Then what I did is made it into a negative because it's easier to change. Then you can see that I got 9u minus 1, which is this right here when you plug everything back in and take the negative down, and that's the answer. Same thing here with substitution, e of x over 1 plus e of x. Basically substitution, 1 plus e of x. du of that is just e to the x power. Yeah, e to the x power du. And then you get 1 over u, and the natural log of 1 over u is natural log of u, and then you plug back in. So it'd be the natural log of 1 plus e of x plus c. Number 5, basically what I did, 1 plus sine over cosine. So what I did is I separated the functions, as you can see here, and then you can see that 1 over cosine is secant of x, and sine over cosine is tangent. So then what I did is found the integral of that, and the natural log of secant plus tangent minus the natural log of cosine of that, which basically, if you want to be a little more advanced than that, you see that when there's a negative here, it could be the natural log, let me make that nicer, the natural log of secant x plus tangent of x over cosine of x. Fun fact. Number 7 is more complex. You can see that this is the integral. Took the 6 out so it looked like this. Then I found the substitution for it. Saw that this is the substitution, and I just took this to the other side. Plugged it in. You could see that this 10 came out, and it'd be 1 over the natural log of u plus 1 over 2 of u. I also took this 2 out and put it there, so it would be 6 to the 20th power, 6 over 20. The integral would be this right here. Now we gotta find it, which you can see that it's 2 square root of u times ln of x plus c. And then I plugged in this u right here. Yes, number 9. See right here, what I did is took out what I did is I used substitution to find the derivative, which is 2x, which is that. So we just did 1 over the square root of u, and this is the answer for that. And then we plug in the numbers, right? When you plug in the numbers, you can see that the answer would be 8. Everything is why this equation and this equation are equal to each other. So I just put them together, and you can see that they both equal e. Number 13, you can see that tangent equals tangent of x plus secant of x plus c equals negative cosine of x over sine of x minus 1 plus c. Plug them two together. What I did here is I took this cosine to both sides. These canceled out right here. And then we got left with this right here. And you can see that these two canceled out. These two cancel out, and you can see that we're left with sine of x. The next thing, 34, is about separation by parts, if I'm not mistaken. So I just grabbed this equation, made one u and one d of v. Then made this one u and this one d of v. Then this is the formula for separation by parts. Plugged it in like that. You can see that I simplified, and I basically got the answer this one. Same thing for separation by parts. I made this one u and this one dv. And then I found, for u, I have found the derivative. But for dv, I found the integral. Then I plug these all in right here. This equation right here. Plug it in. Makes it easier to find the integral. And you can see that we got this right here. Number 5. This one was a little more trickier because not only was I finding separation by part, but I also had to find a substitution. So I made this u and then 1 dv. So you can see I found the integral for dv and the derivative of du. Plugged it in the formula. Then I had to find the substitution of u here. This is what we got right here. This stayed the same. This changed. And then we found the integral, and this is the answer right here. This is number 9 right here. The integral of sine of x to the power of 3 and cosine to the power of 2. What I did is I found the substitution u, made u cosine, I made du negative cosine, negative sine of x. So I plugged both in right here. It equaled this right here, and I plugged it back in. Basic stuff that we've learned before. For number 11, same thing. I basically substituted secant squared, and then derivative is tangent. Plugged them in right here. Gave us this, and then plugged it in. Added these two together, and that's the answer right here. We got this. Now, thank you for watching.